We're itchy because we've been messing with insulation, so there's that. And we have fancy strawberries to eat. See, they're on the stems.
That's why they're fancy, because they're on a stem.
They're ready to be dipped in chocolate, but there's no chocolate on them.
And we don't have chocolate here to dip them in. So what's everybody up to? We got a lot done here. We feel good.
Yeah. All the pain in my hands and feet are gone, and the tingling is gone.
And for those of you who don't know who this is Heather.
Hi!
From 'Cause We Can Farms. Apparently I am new.
I'm not. Mine completely went off.
Ooh.
Still new.
I don't know how to turn this one down.
That's funny.
There we go.
So
this is Heather from 'Cause We Can Farms.
Hi,
and
Michael.
I appreciate y'all coming for this live today.
It's now chilly, of course. Now I'm cold.
Now that we don't have the stove going.
So we had the stove going earlier and it got really hot. And I was like, that's it. I'm just letting this. We had the windows open and everything. I'm like, I'm just going to let it go out. Well, we have like 3 pieces of wood left. And so I decided that I'd rather have a fire tomorrow morning than keep it going for the rest of today. We do have more wood. We can cut it up, but yeah.
We were early, Tiffany. It just said,
hi, Carol.
Time to go, and we
Hi,
went.
Tiffany.
Yeah, we're really happy. The temps are getting warmer. We're tired of the rain. It rained for probably like 4 days, off and on for 4 days.
Yeah.
So
we had like one nice day in between that, and then you get all excited because it's like a nice day, and you're like, "Yay!
Yay!
This is what's gonna happen. It's gonna just get nicer and nicer." And then you get cold and windy and rain and clouds and gray.
Last night it rained all night long. It was like, and it was a loud rain.
Yeah. Hi, Judy.
Judy from Canada. Welcome, welcome. Let's see.
We were going to meet up with one of our subscribers that's in Bonner's Ferry today, but because she was coming down for grain, and she was like, or hay. KJ sees the Blue Yeti. So, and then she texted me and she's like, is it raining down there? And I was like, yes. She's like, okay, well, I need to get hay and I don't want to get in the rain. Let's do this tomorrow. I was like, okay.
So that's exciting because we get to meet somebody new.
Yeah,
so
really
that's
excited.
really cool.
Yeah, it is there in the background. You guys saw the short come out today on my channel.
Yeah.
And we are like
over the moon about it.
Stupid excited.
So excited.
Yeah.
It takes apparently a couple hours to charge it up from a generator, so we'll see.
Yeah. Well, if it's all the way on 0, it was 4 hours, right?
That's what it said, but then watching some other reviews, they were saying about 2.5. So
yeah,
I guess it depends on the size of the generator. I don't know. So we'll see. But that's going to save us a lot of money in gas.
Yeah, it's going to save a lot of money in gas.
So, and it should be able to run this whole shipping container when we have all the electricity and lights.
The really cool thing about it too is it's one that you can connect more units to. So hopefully we do a good enough video and Blue Eddy wants to send us more. And then we can hook them up.
And once my channel grows a little bit bigger, I'm going to hit them up and see if they want to do one through my channel as well.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So that would be great.
Hi, Bob. You made it.
Tigger.
Darlene Livings, you made it. Hi.
Appreciate you guys coming.
I kind of like this doing it on like swapping days on the channels. What do you think?
Yeah,
you like
I
it?
like it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. The weather's a little chilly. It's windy.
Yeah. I'm gonna go get a jacket.
I'm cold since we don't have fire going.
I keep it like 80 in here.
Yep, she's used to 80.
Rigor mortis. Set into my legs. Watch out, Chloe.
But yeah, it's a little chilly and windy. Luckily, the rain has gone away, so that's nice. Vicki, it didn't come with solar chargers, but you can buy them. You can buy the kind that go with that to charge it up.
We have panels.
No.
We'll be able to hook our panels and the wind turbine up and charge it through that. So.
Yeah, but this one, you can get them separate, but it did not come with them.
Yeah, from the company.
Let's see. will you be able to charge that Blue Eddy ever? It's charged already.
Yes.
When we got it, it was 65% charged, and then we just charged up the rest of the way today. So super exciting. It's a nice little thing to have on the homestead for sure.
Well, you know, with the rest of this, so the plan is now what we're getting ready to do is we had to put out our short by the 13th, so we got that done. And then we have to put out a 10-minute dedicated video on it by the end of, I think it's like the last day of this month. So I see what you're doing, Chloe. Trying to steal that.
Yes, Kelly. We'll talk to you after the live.
So we want to get a lot of stuff done in here so that we can be plugging things in and maybe trying to run the kitchen off of it. Like maybe we can hook up the whole kitchen
So exciting.
or we can hook it up to the panel and everything that's in the panel. So I'm going to try and figure that out. I really hope that we can do that because that would be huge for us to be able to just hook up the panel to the Blue Eddy and run everything. So
Thanks, Susan.
hi, Susan.
We're super excited. Bob, we already answered that question, but we will say it again because you were late. It takes about 2.5 hours to charge. There was something that said 4 hours, but we watched a couple reviewers today and they said it took about 2.5. So I don't know if it's just the size of the generator or what it is, but this one is fully charged.
Yeah. And the stuff that we've watched on it, because, you know, obviously we're learning, we've never used one of those. Neither one of us have ever used something like this.
Mhm.
So we have to learn everything about it in the next 2 weeks. And so we've been watching a lot of people's videos and what have they done and, you know, reading all the stuff and, you know, you can hook a lot of stuff up to it. So I really feel like we should be able to hook it up and run everything because we're not,
Yeah.
you know, we'll have a refrigerator eventually in here. We'll have, you know, our hot water heater, the little on-demand hot water heaters and stuff like that. I feel like we're not going to be drawing a ton of power from here.
Kelly says she's interested to see what the air fryer does with it. I'm interested to see how it does on like a couple things, like an electric blanket, and then also the Instapot.
Yeah, do we have an air fryer?
Yeah, the air fryer is the one making
that's
lettuce
right.
in.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. You know, or like a crock pot. I mean, I don't know which draws more, the Instapot or a crock pot, like who draws more wattage.
Yeah.
But if we could just, especially on our long days on the mill, like those are our hard days where we're exhausted.
If we didn't have to cook dinner on those days and it was just a easy.
Yeah.
Because, you know, and unfortunately, like just a salad doesn't do it sometimes on those days either. So it would be nice to have something like
Right.
substantial.
Yeah. So that would be great if we could just pop in the crock pot, or I feel like the crock pot draws less. This is the thing. So it's so funny because you buy a sawmill, you look at trees totally different. You look at lumber as soon as you start milling, you look at lumber completely different.
Yes.
I went in there one day and when I was buying the 2x6s for the treehouse section, and I'm like picking each board, and this one guy comes up and he's like, how long are you going to be here? And I said, well, since they don't give me a discount on these crappy ones, I don't want them. So I'm going to get the amount that I need and then I'll be done and then I'll get out of your way. He's like, you're really picky on your lumber. And I was like, yep, because I can be because I'm paying for it. It's not discounted for the crappy ones.
Hi, Dawn. Welcome, welcome.
Hi, Diana.
In other videos on them, none of them. What?
None of them
Feature
feature
charging.
charging in a vehicle. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll totally do that because that is a legitimate thing that we may have to do here. So, because we can't just plug it into a wall and plug it in. I mean,
No.
we could take it to dinner with us and see if they would let us plug it in. We'll be here for 2.5 hours. We need to charge our Blue Eddy.
Well, and the nice
Taking
thing
the post out
about
in
the Dodge
library.
Ram too is the Dodge Ram has and I'm sure other vehicles do, but just because I have a Dodge Ram, that's why I'm saying this. It has a port that runs all the time. So even if you're not driving it,
it would drain your battery completely.
You think?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. We don't do that. We charge our phones in there all the time
We do.
when it's not, but I think that would draw way too much on there. Hi Anna.
Anna. See, Bob, Anna was late too. It's okay. We don't mind.
Exactly, Vicky.
We're just glad you came.
Exactly, Vicky. Take it to the library with us. We'll hang out there for 3 hours. Because I think they said it takes 2 hours to charge it if you have it plugged into the wall. And that's like a legitimate thing that we could do. Because if we're going to go and we're going to do a lot of research or editing or whatever, we could sit there for 2 hours easy.
Robert, that's what she said.
What?
He said it could kill a battery trying to charge that without being driving.
Oh.
That's what she said.
I beat you to it, Bob.
How was Easter? Pretty uneventful. We went to church, and that was about it.
Yep, we went to Kelly's house, and didn't we? No, that was that Monday? Monday we ran errands.
That was Monday.
Yeah. Well, because I'm a terrible grandma, but I was like, I want to purchase Easter things for the boys since I knew I wasn't going to see them anyway when they all go into clearance.
I don't think that makes you a terrible grandma. I think that makes you smart.
So they got little bow and arrows that we got them. Those were on. Where did we see those at? Where did I end up getting those at? I can't remember where I got
I don't even remember. That was a while ago.
It was a while ago. So they got little bow and arrows, and then they got these little baskets with a bunch of candy on.
Yeah.
And so when they're up here next, I guess we'll drive by.
Yeah. You know, it's funny because I talk to my kids about, I think it's smart. I talk to my kids about, let's just celebrate Christmas the day after.
Yeah.
Or let's just celebrate whatever the day after because I can literally get things half off.
Yes. That's like the best.
And I mean, there's certain things you can still, spend time together as a family, still eat dinner, all of those things. But
I think it's smart because then, if you have $100 to spend, say that's all you have to spend. When you're getting things on the clearance, the exact same thing. It's not even like it's the crap that nobody really truly wanted. They just over purchase stuff in the store.
Brenda says you're frugal, Grandma.
You could get them more things.
Exactly.
So
Harbor Freight has slingshots. What?
They do.
That's crazy. Anna bought Mike's kids clearance Easter stuff. There you go.
Kroger didn't have Peeps, so no hanging with my Peeps.
Oh,
like I normally do on Easter. That's funny.
Hi, Wade.
You know what I'm really looking for, and Jasper loves the dump trucks and the big tractors and stuff. So they have either the really, really super inexpensive plastic ones that break really easily, or they have their $45 a piece. Like, what happened to that in between? Because he likes the big ones. He actually will move all day long. He'll sit and play with those. Just is a bummer for me. Hey, Wade made it. Hi, Wade.
Peeps are meant to be cooked over the campfire.
Hi, Kathy.
Peeps are meant to be looked at. I just, I'm not a marshmallow person.
No, I'm not a Peeps person. But I could totally see them over. I like making the
s'mores.
The s'mores with them.
Yeah, what
that would be good.
Susie was just saying.
Yeah. Bob has perps.
Peeps, not perps.
Wade, I'm doing much better. So, it definitely was my body reacting to having really low vitamin B and the magnesium.
Right.
Because I have upped those two things. Oh, thanks, Anna.
You're so sweet.
I have okay, so I'm doing a multivitamin plus vitamin B plus vitamin D3 plus the magnesium stuff that I showed you that had all the things. Plus, I'm drinking this flavored water that has a bunch of vitamin B in it. And I don't hurt anymore. I mean, I do have some arthritis things, but I now have grip. I have my strength back. I have,
we were working on the ceiling.
Yeah, we were working on the ceiling today. Now, I'm feeling it in my shoulder and my back. Actually, so I also put that cod liver oil on my joint. Kim, seriously, it's not hurting.
That fast?
Yeah. She was
It's
saying, so it's cod,
it's castor oil.
castor oil.
Castor oil.
So I found this thing where it was saying that castor oil will penetrate very quickly through the skin and can help you with joint pain, or if your stomach's upset, or any of that kind of stuff. And I literally put it on there not too long, and it's not even grinding.
And for those of you that don't know, it is in the section where if you have
Yeah.
diarrhea that you
Yeah,
take,
if you drink it, it will clear your system.
it will clear your system. If you have a blocked system,
So, just the fact that my shoulder was grinding this morning, like it was like hurting, and we worked on this side of the living room. So yeah, of the kitchen, my muscles hurt, but I was able to continue. Yeah, my grandma used castor oil on everything, and you just think it's like a old lady thing. I'm an old lady now. I'm gonna be like, we're putting castor oil on it.
I know castor oil works great for helping you have long eyelashes.
Yeah. That's what Darla was using, wasn't she? And we were like, do you have mascara on? Remember? And she was like, I'm doing that on my eye.
I don't know.
Because it'll get rid of a sty.
Oh,
That's another
yeah,
thing.
the
It'll
sty.
get rid of the sty
Yeah.
on your eye.
Heather, that's so funny. I drank it to bring on labor, Susie says.
Oh, I've heard that. Yeah.
I do know that it works great. My dad taught me when my dog would get into things in the garage and eat them while we were gone, and he got plugged up one day, and the castor oil helped get him unplugged. Winded and Listerine are also cure-alls.
So Wade says, Heather and Kimmy, I think both of you should the AGI because how good you feel because of it. I don't understand. What is AGI? Can you spell that out for me?
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. Windex and a Windex.
Winded.
Wish I'd have thought about the sty in your eye because hubby just had it. Oh.
I know. I never knew that, and I will occasionally get that. It's
AG is athletic greens.
Oh, okay, yeah. I do, but it's AGI is what he has on there. AGI. I do want to do the athletic screens. I also want to try out that that mushroom drink that's for inflammation. It's supposed to get rid of all your inflammation. So I do want to try that. That they're advertising it, drink this instead of coffee kind of thing. It's supposed to give you energy and all that other stuff. You've tried it, right? Didn't you say you tried it?
I tried the mushroom coffee and was not a fan
It was
because
a
I love
disappointment in a cup for you.
coffee and it does not taste like coffee. It tastes like mushroom juice. Not what I want to have first thing in the morning when I wake up.
Why? Did you get punched in the face, Bob?
Would definitely be a good sponsor. I want to get
AG1 is what that says.
yeah. I want to get butcher box.
Yeah,
That'd be
or
great.
there is one that does keto meals. So I'd really like to get keto meals. Oh, is Marty doing the AG1?
One of his perps.
Carol, you're not supposed to mix it with coffee. You're supposed to drink it instead of. So I'm assuming you could go ahead and drink your own cup of coffee and then maybe drink this. But it's supposed to get rid of inflammation. And so that's my big thing right now because I do have a marker for RA and I do have arthritis. So definitely in this shoulder, I feel it in my fingers and stuff. Yeah, Green Chef Kelly has the keto meals. And I think for like this summer, if we could get them for all summer long, it would be great.
That would be so amazing. Anna did a big burn pile.
Ooh, Anna, so this is when you go
so you
walk
smell like us
you
now.
go walk through Home Depot. It attracts the men.
Oh, she's got one. She's already got one. Yeah, Heather and I smell like it too. We went and took showers today and then put our clothes back on and then I was like, I smell like wood smoke right away.
Yeah, Bob, since they're pushing it, I hope they would send me some. I need to reach out. I'm not really good about reaching out for sponsorships, and I need to get better at that because of that. That's amazing that we have that now.
And that was because you reached out to them.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
you can mix turkey tail mushroom powder with coffee. I'd rather just do a shot of something on the side and enjoy my coffee the way it is.
Yeah.
I'm a coffee naturalist, I
Yeah.
guess. I don't know. I'd be afraid of messing it up.
We have to do, okay, so most of our snow is gone. We have some bits here and there because we had some really good, we had about 4 days of really good weather and then yucky weather. And I think starting tomorrow, we're supposed to have really nice weather again until Saturday. But anyway, so the snow's gone. And I'm like, I really thought we cleaned up before winter hit. It looks so awful. Who else is finding a bunch of stuff underneath the snow that they did not remember was there?
And it makes you remember all of the roots that are everywhere tripping you again. So you have to really watch where you're walking because there are roots and little trees and all of these things sticking out constantly.
Yep. So my son has a bunch of trees that he needs milled, and he has not had time to get on the mill. He took it down there for the winter. And so it's going to be coming back up here, and I think I'm going to be like, "Hey, I'll mill your logs for you. Kimmy and I'll mill the logs for you if you clear the whole rest of the garden area. Like, drop those trees, let me cut them into the lengths that I need them and get them stacked up, and we could do a big, there would be a bunch of roughage for the goats with all the limbs and stuff. And then
they would love that.
We did talk about, we wanted to cut some of these trees have limbs like this, which are great for the fireplace. So we want to go through and try to cut those up and get as many stacked that we can. And if we could swap that. So you guys, if you pray that he will agree.
Yes. Anna, you should throw that question right back at Bob, the one that he just asked you. Just saying.
Brenda, when are you guys coming back? Because we haven't been out there yet.
No, I think we have your key, yeah?
We do have your key. We're terrible.
So Bob, don't tell me to hush. Let's see, there was something else.
See, KJ, I think it sounds like a very fair trade also. So, he's wanting all of those cut into just 2-inch slabs, and then he's going to run them through he bought a edger. So he's going to run them through those. Yeah. So we could just go through and just start slicing those down and have it stack it, and then he could move it where he wants it, because he's building a pole barn this summer. So that would be super, super helpful.
Yeah. We like trade. Trade is nice. Trades are really good.
Yeah.
That's what's nice about this lifestyle. So you can trade
exactly
for things.
In a few days, she'll text us. Okay, perfect.
Awesome. Good.
So we are, I think, officially, after we get off of here, I'm going to edit a video and put it out for tomorrow, which is Wednesday, which we've already been doing. But we are going to dailies. Except for we won't put one out on Sunday. We may put one out on Saturday.
On her channel.
Yeah, on my channel.
We are not quite decided on my channel.
That's right. I keep forgetting we're on your...
On her channel, she's going to dailies.
Because we can farms.
Yes. Nice.
So we ripped down the ceiling that we had all put up in the last video that I said we did everything wrong and we're covering it up.
I think that was a genius title.
We actually pulled it down and fixed it, and because the walls aren't like perfect, and the framers who did this had no clue what they were doing. So it's
That's funny.
so we pulled it down and we've fixed this up and cleaned it up and we got this one side done. So we're gonna work on that side tomorrow and hopefully get the center done. But I'd rather cut down the center pieces. So the hope is tomorrow we get the rest of this ceiling done because we are on a big push, but we're really close to being able to insulate and put the stuff up on the walls too.
It would be awesome if we could get it all done and get the, electricity going and then hook up the Bluetti to all of that.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Well, to just be able
Danielle,
to like,
hi Danielle.
hi Danielle, just to be able to like plug something in right here. Like we actually won't put these in until the cabinets go in, but we'll have plugins down here at the bottom that we could just plug something in. It'd be so great.
KJ says, you're such a perfectionist, not a bad trait though.
I have to tell you that the perfectionism thing has, I've definitely slacked because I've felt like I need to hurry up and finish things. And that has caused me anxiety, which causes me to stop and I just shut down and then I don't do anything. And so now I'm like, okay, we're focusing on this today and this is what we're going to do. And we're going to do it the best we can. It's the whole point of building your own. So you do it the best that you can.
Right.
The really cool thing is I don't have to buy a bunch of wallboard because we already have it. So some of you know that the tool shed fell down this winter.
Yeah.
But the
collapse.
The wallboard that we used on that is not broken or anything. So we're gonna pull that stuff in and then we're gonna get the wood stove going real warm and we'll probably go somewhere and to get it really dry and then we'll be able to put that on the wall. So that's gonna save us some money.
So Tim is asking if we had any condensation issues.
None.
And the answer is no.
None
None at all. But we did have something interesting happen today with the spray foam insulation.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna go over that in the video that we filmed tomorrow. I'm gonna talk about it.
So it was interesting.
The spray foam has done really, really well on the walls. It has not done as well on the ceiling.
Yeah.
So that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Trains going by.
Yes, Anna. Wade is right. You need to come visit us. For sure. That is a good question, Tim.
Oh, that is Terry. I hope she's okay too.
Miss Anna, a little bird told me that you have a birthday coming up.
Ooh.
I think that little bird is right. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I do know, Wade, that we're going to be doing the meetup. As far as I know, the meetup is going to be happening again this year for North Idaho. So you should come to that, which I think is going to be in July.
Yeah, because then you can meet Marty
everybody.
too.
You can meet everybody.
Yeah. 41 on Sunday, Anna says. I knew it was coming up. I knew it was coming up.
Oh, they're working on trying to finalize the date, working around Sarah's wedding.
Nice.
We've missed the last couple of meetups, so we'll be at next month's.
Yeah.
Oh, Susie, yay. I'm glad you're coming to the meetup. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
This time you'll have to come up here and visit us up here too.
Instead of just meeting at the church.
We know you're not crazy now. You could come up to the house. That's funny.
Anna, you probably just have to wait until Thursday for your birthday song.
Yeah.
Because then it'll be a little bit closer to your birthday. We don't know yet, Miss Anna. They're planning on things as far as when the meetup's going to be.
We're not in charge of the date.
No. In fact, we're not in the know at all. We haven't been going to the meetups recently, so we'll get back at them and we'll find things out.
Yeah, Bob, they announced her engagement on their channel.
Yeah. But anyways, we don't need to talk about all them. Any questions about this channel? Any questions about Heather's channel? Anything else?
The nearest airport, I would say, would be Spokane. There is a private or a smaller airport if you have your own plane and you can fly plane in Sandpoint.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Is that I see,
Lenora?
Lenora. I was like, I'm gonna pronounce it wrong.
Lenora.
Hi. We are not using the fifth. Well, we actually are using the fifth wheel. We had the coldest winter that we've had since I've been up here, which this is my 4th winter. And we had to come into the shipping container to stay warm. So because the fireplace is in here, so we hooked the fifth wheel up to the shipping container with a little pathway, and we can walk back and forth. So we go in there and cook sometimes. You know, we did most of our cooking on the stove, but we had such cold temperatures, there was just no way. We would not have, I would have to say this winter, we would not have survived in the fifth wheel. I would not have. Okay, Mary, you made it. Yay.
No KJ and no B News yet. I have some feelers out to a couple of different places. So I'll let you guys know as soon as I know.
Oh, there's a small airport in Coeur d'Alene too.
And I heard.
Hi, Heather, you made it.
Wasn't it Drew? I think Drew sent me something saying that Coeur d'Alene's going to have a bigger airport here soon.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Except for that just means it's getting bigger. It's a bigger city now.
But then we wouldn't have to go to Spokane.
Well, we go to Spokane for the VA. They're not going to move the VA.
No, I meant for like going.
We don't fly. Up. We get in our car and we drive.
We've picked a couple people up from the airport.
That's true. We have done that.
We wouldn't have to go so far. Mm-hmm. My birthday was good. I'm a whole month older now.
There's a small one in St. Mary's too. St. Mary's is just so cute. I can't wait. We're gonna have to go. We're coming to see you, Danielle, this summer. We're gonna take a day off. We're gonna drive out there because Kim has not ever been out there.
Have not.
I don't. KJ says, Kimmy, will you have a schedule for video releases?
I have one right now every Monday. Every Monday at 9:30. Unless I have problems uploading, which we had problems uploading yesterday. I tried for hours trying to get it to upload here and then went into the library. So I think it was probably 15 minutes late getting out, but otherwise every Monday. But thank you for asking.
Oh, Brenda and Matt had Mexican food for dinner.
And Bob's throwing out some delicious stuff like prime rib and mashed potatoes and gravy. I know.
Ooh.
We're going to have salad.
Yeah, a loaded salad. I mean, we do have meat on it and that kind of stuff. But
salad and strawberries.
Oh, Susie says, my granddaughter has a homestead in St. Mary's up in Devil's Gulch. She should meet up with us and let us see her place. Because we're nosy.
And Susie, Heather and I were talking earlier, and prayers for your son, darling. We are praying for him.
Yes. Wade's been grilling hamburgers.
Yum.
And all that. It was warm here, so time for all that now. Yeah, that's exciting. I love to grill. In the summertime, we pretty much everything is on the grill.
Yeah. Bob says he'll cook anything, anytime we want once he moves to Idaho. Come to Idaho for sure, huh?
Yeah, Vicky says, so when are you moving, Tigger?
Yeah. When are you moving, Bob? Even Kelly's like, what is that, Bob?
He's working on it.
Ham, sandwich, and cheese.
That's funny. Requested grilled steaks and smoked pork butt for my birthday dinner. Oh, we'll have that too.
Yeah.
So that we can all have dinner together. We'll make that here too.
Grilled steaks and smoked pork butt. Kelly, let me know what you're looking for and I can keep eye out. I have lots of friends. Kelly knows how to find everything.
She does.
Danielle's gonna get her cabin sighted soon.
The rooster. Okay, so our female duck has disappeared. We don't know if she's sitting a nest somewhere, which she was trying to. She was laying some eggs. But now I just feel really bad because Donald's just walking around and I just feel sorry for him. And he'll walk up to you and just stand there and like.
He used to be Don Juan because he had lots of ladies.
Yeah.
And now he was down to just one, so then he got changed to Donald. But he was Don Juan. And now he and the rooster sometimes hang out together.
Yeah.
But then the rooster becomes a real jerk.
Yeah. The rooster's not going to be around much longer because one, he chases and attacks the grandbabies. So
Poor Donald.
But he's also started coming to this big back window here at like 5:30 and jumping up on this little we have one of the beams in the bottom kind of sticks out and he jumps up on that and looks in and crows. I'm like, that is so rude. A bro romance.
A bromance.
Yeah, so I mean, but I don't want to like. I can't just have one male duck around here. Like you can't. Now, where my son is staying, she has 3. I don't know what kind they are, but they're gorgeous. They're black and they've got like
I know the name.
green. They're not Muscovies. Those have the green heads, but they are so pretty. And he had asked me before, "Do you want?" She wants to know if you want some ducks, and I was like, "No, we're not doing." But I do love to eat duck. So if I really want to have a duck that can hatch out its own eggs, and that's the one thing about this breed that I have right now, which is the Peking ducks, they cannot hatch out their own. So
no,
if I don't know if those 3 ducks are girls or what. So I'm gonna have to ask because maybe we'll have to bring those up.
they are really cool looking. Oh, I just closed out my own chat here. They're really cool looking because they are black, but then in the light you'll see a little green in their head and a little blue in their body.
Yeah, they're really,
but
really
they're all
pretty.
black, like,
And they're a good size too. So
Woo!
wow, what happened, man? That's scary. Something touch you?
Did a bug move? Jeez.
He's so reactive. Poor baby. How goes? I know. I'm
Sound like a
talking-
mallard.
Poor baby.
Darlene says
Poor baby.
the best type of duck is orange duck. Now that is good.
That's good.
Orange duck is
I
good.
got some duck in the freezer. I need to cook it.
Orange duck and rice. Well, I don't know if I've had orange duck. I've had orange chicken, and it's good.
Have you had duck? Did you have duck?
We had it
We
that
had
one
it.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you were mildly traumatized, so you weren't sure.
I wasn't sure. Yeah, because that was the first processing that I had dealt with. So I had a little bit of issues.
Well, and that was a young one that it wasn't time
Well.
for that one. There was an accident.
that I blamed myself for. So yeah, it was, yeah.
Anna says, I helped you kill a duck.
I have to say, I've gotten so much better as far as the processing, and I'm like so amazed at how much better I've gotten. Like now I'm just like, it's not as big of a deal.
Now Bud was being a jerk and she was like, it's time for Bud to go.
I did. I said that. And, and even like little things like one of our mama bunnies had babies and a couple of the baby bunnies died. And normally I would be devastated. Oh my gosh. And I'd be crying. Literally, I cried over stupid things like that. And I was like, meh, I guess
It's what happens.
it happens. It's like, yeah.
Law of nature.
So
Reed says, Kimmy, I have had an orange peel before.
I don't know what that is.
I dated a guy that would eat an orange like an apple. Straight through the peel and everything.
That's weird.
You get the most vitamin C in the peel.
That taste though, that like, it's really bad.
See, Anna, you should just come be our neighbor because we're doing all those things too.
Bob says there's copyright issues by having the dogs on this channel and on yours.
Apparently, there's bunnies running loose by the door.
Or the rooster. He likes to antagonize them.
Yeah, he does.
And wake them up. Because that's rude.
Chloe, do you want me to hug you? Chloe, do you want me to hug you? See, now I'm cold. Now I want to get the fire going.
I am
again.
chilly right now.
It's just...
No, orange pilled is boiled shrimp.
Oh, I've never heard that.
Dirty boiled shrimp. Well, I like shrimp.
We like shrimp, don't we, Chloe?
I like shrimp.
Do you want me to hold you,
I
Chloe?
like crab better, but I like shrimp.
Do you want to hug? What's out there? Is that bunnies? Are there bunnies out
Bunny!
there?
What? Do you want me to hold you? Do you want me to hold you?
She's like, no, I would like a cookie. I would like a cookie. Did you want a cookie? Did you want a cookie? You have to say it like the lady on that one show. What was that show? What was that show? The really, really pretty, I think she's Cuban. In the show, she's Cuban.
Modern Homestead?
Modern family, yeah. Yeah. Did you want a cookie?
Shrimp cocktails. I have a lot of Mexican friends. They buy young goats for pit barbecue.
Yeah.
Also for Cinco de Mayo. Heather used to have somebody that would do that. Buy hers.
You have to wait because the tripod's in the way. 15 more minutes, girl. 15 minutes. You can hold out.
I want a cookie too. But they're not human cookies. Hi. My friend Corner Clubhouse Cobalt is here. If you guys need subscribers, go over to his channel, to his lives. Everybody is really good about helping each other out on growing your channels.
That's awesome. Justin!
Go check him out.
I gotta go let Justin out because one time we did it and then he pooped in the living room.
Yeah, now everybody wants cookies. Thanks, Heather.
You're welcome!
We're talking about fried shrimp and cookies. Vicky, okay, so funny story. I used to be a Girl Scout, Girl Scout leader for years and years, and my daughter did it all the way up till high school. And so I am so sick of Girl Scout cookies. I'm like, I don't want them anymore. I didn't know you could get tired of them, but I did.
Yep, that's what happened. He needed to go.
He had to go, huh?
Yep. Plus, and there's two bunnies. It's kind of rude. They're running around right here while he's trying to go.
Girl Scout is your dealer. I used to pedal it out of the back of my trunk, and I'm like, yeah, I got the goods. You got the money. It was pretty funny. I would meet people in parking lots just to, I got your cookies. It's so funny. They are overpriced. They totally are overpriced. They like to rename a bunch of different things.
Good boy. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Hi, Cora.
Who's a good boy?
Glad you could make it. Thank you. Yeah, they're pretty expensive. I don't know. I guess it helps out the Girl Scout troop. Not the troop, but actually the Girl Scouts all together. So it is a fundraiser, so to speak. So
I'm sneaking by.
Sneaking
You guys
so that she can give the dogs cookies.
Wasn't nice of Mom to tease you, was it? How about a blueberry?
Somebody talked Vicky Sen into buying $7 worth. That is a good salesperson. There also was the little girl in California that put up next to a pot shop, and
Genius.
She was genius, and the Girl Scout troop or the Girl Scout group wasn't mad because it really was a smart thing for her to do. Hi, Jag.
Hi, Jag Jag.
She was planting fruit trees. What kind of fruit trees are you planting? Copycat chocolate.
I
milk
know. Look at, we're almost out. This whole bag is supposed to last us a month.
Those are not human cookies.
I
Those are
may-
dog cookies.
I may have been indulging them a little extra.
KJ says the looks thinner than last time. Shrinkflation. What, they sell cookies at Ace?
That's where the kids hang out.
Time to head
sell
to
them.
Ace to stock up. Oh, Girl Scout cookies. Okay, I got you. Not animal cookies.
Kids always come to the fire department. My last Girl Scout cookie season, one troop sold over $1,000 worth in one stop. Wow.
Oh,
Oh,
Cora,
Cora.
I'm so
So
sorry. Susie's like, that was our girl. Red Delicious Apple and Red Haven Peach. That sounds delicious.
Anna says, have you tried the new strawberries and cream Dr. Pepper Zero OMG? No, and I don't think I'm going to because I'm really trying to get away from soda. I'm trying to get away from all the things that make my body angry, and soda is one of those.
Yeah. I think I'm out. I'm not a Dr. Pepper fan anyway.
I am a big Dr. Pepper fan, so I would probably
She
really
is.
like it.
I am a Coke.
And cream soda. I love cream soda.
I'm a Coke addict. That's pretty much it.
You have to say Coca-Cola, otherwise
Oh.
people think you have a drug addiction.
I do not have a drug addiction. I like Coca-Cola. the new kind, not the old kind. Yeah, Cora, I'm so sorry. That's terribly sad, honey.
Yeah.
Prayers for you and your family, dear.
See you later, Heather. She's on her way out.
Bye. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah. Cora likes Pepsi.
Cora's a Pepsi
Okay,
girl.
so I do not like Pepsi. Like, I can probably, like, if we go somewhere and they're like, we don't have Dr. Pepper, we don't have whatever, but we have Diet Coke, I could
I'll be back. I'm cold.
usually at that point I'll say I'll have a Dr. Pepper or iced tea, but I cannot do Pepsi. And I do diet everything just because that's what I grew up with. So, but I'm from Texas, so we like Dr. Pepper there. The mini Coke cans, yeah. That's a good idea. I mean, that gives you just a little bit, because there are some things. So we had pizza, and it was like, man, you really do want to have a soda with the pizza. So I'm doing most of this flavor where I'm flavoring my water with the it's orange and vanilla orange, sugar free. Anyway, it's and it has vitamin B's in it.
It's this stuff.
Yeah, Tim, everything is so overpriced. Oh my gosh, KJ, she said in Amsterdam.
What?
I don't know if we can read that out loud, but
He just wanted a drink. He did not imbibe. I think that is hysterical. No, not that kind. I want a different kind.
So Anna is your boyfriend? Is he making you your birthday dinner, or is that what's happening? I'm excited for your birthday.
too.
Birthdays are exciting. Yeah, Mayo's. I've never received my t-shirt I sent you.
That was my fault.
That was Kim.
That was from me.
That was not me.
Yeah, that was me. So, girl, we honestly we just found them and we totally have forgot. So I tried to go down the other day to send those out, and we're working on it. So I will get it to you. I am so sorry. So please forgive me.
We will actually get those out this week.
Re-email me though. Don't email Heather.
it's-
Email me.
That was for Kimmy's channel.
So-
That was not for mine.
so that we can make sure that we have your address, okay? And I wanted to bring something else up. Somebody sent a gift to me. And I don't know who it's from. So if you sent me a gift, will you either please email me or pop it down in the messages, because I owe you a big thank you. I really appreciate it.
I am going to try to start another fire. So we've been having this thing where the firewood, because it's not seasoned, this last cord that we bought was just a tree that came down and they chopped it up and filled this firewood in. And it has done really well. It's just really, some don't want to start. And so Kelly gave me this little splitter thing that you can make all your kindling with, and it's working great.
It's great.
And so I've just sometimes the fire will start up really quick, and sometimes it's 3 hours of trying to start a fire. And then when it does, like, it's actually really cold right now, so I don't know what the temp is. I'm gonna go check.
Sounds like a good plan, Robert. No addresses in chat. Send me an email.
Yes.
Good point. Very good point. Anna, that sounds delicious.
Yeah, it's 57 in here.
Chocolate raspberry bundt cake.
Ooh, that is good. That does sound
That
good.
sounds delicious.
Sounds delicious.
I like banana pudding too, Anna. With the bananas in it and Nilla wafers and some whipped cream.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
So good.
They usually have that at potlucks. It's like really yummy.
I was really bummed. We missed like Easter potluck this year and didn't go to like families' houses for Easter. And you know, it's one of those things you're like, what is your favorite thing? What's your go-to thing at a potluck? Mine's always like the cheesy potatoes. Like German potatoes or I don't know, the cheesy sour creamy potatoes. Those are my favorite. And deviled eggs.
Yeah, deviled eggs are good. Jesse, you didn't come up.
What's your favorite potluck thing?
I don't know.
Depends on the day.
Depends on the day.
Depends on what's there.
Wow, that was crazy time, sir.
Anna always brings a caprese salad.
That's good.
That is good.
That is really good.
Thumbs up. Yeah, thank you, Janet. I appreciate that. Susie keeps toilet paper rolls, fills them with paper towels.
And have cooking oil on them. Great to start fire. So another thing I've been doing is I do candle wax I set it on the stove and it does air freshener stuff. And when that no longer has scent to it, I pour it in a paper bowl with wood chips. And those start really well. They do a really good job. The problem is the wood's not dry and it doesn't want to stay lit. And I also think we're having an issue with our pipe or whatever. So I'm really looking forward to kind of taking this apart, which we have to do to work behind it and get the wall stuff done behind it. But just kind of hopefully next winter we have the wood stove does better. We did stay really warm, but I do think it's burning pretty fast through wood, and we do have the damper, and the damper is working, but I don't know. I don't know if the stove is we don't ever have coals in the morning, ever.
No.
And even if I choke it way down, it snuffs it out completely. So, you know, other people are talking about, they put a log on every 15 hours and would you stop, Justin?
What's happening?
There's dog food over there
Oh.
and cookies over here. So he's like, I
don't
need
know
to
where
guard
to go.
everything.
That's so funny.
So I don't know if it's just this stove and I need to look for a different stove. I would kind of like a little bit smaller of a stove. You know, but when it gets really hot in here, we just crack windows. And I would rather be warm in the wintertime I would rather it be hot and us cracking a window in the wintertime to regulate the air than
Be cold.
be cold, because there's
That was miserable.
that was miserable.
first last
Yes.
year. Last
Yeah.
year was miserable.
I mean, we did it.
I was impressed though that we did
we
it.
did it.
And-
We were proud of ourselves.
We really did acclimate though, because it would be like
Mhm.
20 degrees, and we were like, it's not so
It's
bad.
fine. It's not a big deal.
Not a big deal. It was when it got below 20 that your hands and nose would get really cold in your bed.
Well, what happened is we didn't hang out together. You were in your bed, covered up, all of those things with all of your covers, and so we didn't just hang out together.
Mm-mm.
And
You would talk from your bed.
yeah.
You would have covers over your head and reading a book like this.
Next year is going to be amazing. I really feel. I have to say we are a little worried about content for next year, because we're not going to be out in the snow. We're just not. I'm not. There are people that have been milling all winter and doing all kinds of things, and I'm just not. I'm not. It's too cold.
If we have a stove in the shop,
Well, this stove will probably end up going into the
might
shop.
not be bad.
And then, but it's still going to be cold. It'll be warm around the wood stove, but it won't be, the whole building won't be warm. Because it's not going to be like a sealed
We'll
up.
just do calisthenics. Those warm you up.
It would be really cool though to try to do, heat the slab, like somehow use the wood stove to heat the slab.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna try to do some research on that, because that would be really nice.
KJ says, can you work on the interior of the barn next winter?
Well, the barn is actually going to be a shop, and we will be
Oh, Susie, that'd be
we
amazing.
will be doing some stuff like that. We do have maybe some small stuff that we could work on or whatever, but if it gets as cold as it did this winter, we're not going to want to be anywhere where there's no heat.
Yeah.
So,
Josh, I think you're on the wrong time change. It is not good morning, it's good evening.
that's what I was thinking, Kelly. That's exactly how I was thinking of doing it.
To run water lines.
Run the water lines, the PEX through the slab, and then have it come up and a copper pipe around your pipe.
Ooh,
And you can also do it on
Thank you,
your
Cora.
side of your stove, and the stove will heat the water, and then it runs through and heats the slab.
Yeah. Thank you, Cora. We'll get it out, I promise. We're smart chicks. Run PEX rated for in-floor heat and warm the fluid off the wood stove. I think that's what they just said.
Yep. He was probably typing while we were talking about it.
I like to give Bob a hard time.
Bob, it says my garage is set up that way, but haven't insulated it yet. Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, I mean, hopefully, I mean, it just depends. If the channel takes off and, we end up having a good income from this, we'll definitely be finding some things to do.
Poor Bob.
We would like to be milling next year inside the shop, because we would like to be able to start milling all the framework for the big greenhouse, because then we could, spring comes, we could be putting the greenhouse up. That is the, one where it's a self-heating one, the earth heats it. So heats it and cools it. And then we also have to, the one thing about the A-frame, okay, because the A-frame's for Kimmy's place, milling for the A-frame, my deck on my sawmill is 20 foot. So I can do a 20-foot board. And for the A-frame, I think they need to be 25 feet. So there is a way to do it. It's a little difficult. It's but I can also buy an extension for my sawmill. So my idea was, once the sawmill was paid off, to purchase the extension, because it's like $5,000 for the extension. And then I could do 40-foot logs, whatever. So
That would be really cool.
Yeah. So we really probably are going to have to purchase the lumber for the A-frame. not the floor rafters or any of that kind of stuff. We can mill all of that, so that'll be a huge savings. But for the actual A-frame part of it, I think Wild Wonderful Off Grids, I'm pretty sure there's we're 25 feet. Pretty sure that's what, because their roof, I remember him talking about the metal for the roof was 25 feet.
Yeah.
So it's right at 6 o'clock. Cliffhanger. Talk to you next week.
Hi, Andrew. Hi, Courtney. Thanks for coming. Cora said Lemna Acres did something like that on their floor with wood heat.
Yeah. A lot of people do it. I know it's very doable. But that's what I would like to do in the shop, because we're just going to have so much stuff that we can be burning, you know, all of those little, the wood that's off the sawmill that we don't use or whatever, that's maybe just too small to be bringing in here or whatever, you know what I mean, can be burned in there. And that would just be great if we could.
Tim says if you do hydronics, make sure you insulate between the earth and the slab.
Yeah.
Don't put water in it. Put RV and a freeze. That way, if you don't run the wood stove, it won't freeze and break.
Oh, good. Smart.
A lot of burned minions.
Who said that?
Bob.
Smart,
Bob.
Bob.
You're smart. Look at that. She said something nice. A lot of burn minions use in-floor heat, sometimes assisted with small heater.
Yeah, we are really hoping to obviously get a much bigger solar system similar to Courtney and Riley's in the future to be able to run the shop off of, and you know, all of those things. So
for those of you that might not know who Courtney and Riley are, Ambition Strikes, go over and check them out. They are amazing.
Tell them we sent you. Don't
yeah,
cheat on them.
Absolutely. Let them know.
He's like, I didn't do it. I wasn't doing that. I need that,
All
sir.
right, guys, we are shutting down. We're going to go get some food in our bellies. So y'all have a great night. Thanks for coming by.
Bye.
Bye. God bless.